What's up, everybody? It's Patrick. No, I hadn't made a video in over a month, but I've been extremely overwhelmed. As a lot of y'all know, my dad got had to go to the hospital, had to go to rehab again because of a setback, and last year, February of last year, he had a stroke, a massive stroke. They didn't think that he was gonna make it, but uh, 16 months later, and he's still here. And there's been a few setbacks, and it's been a little hard on me having to make the adjustment to become a caretaker and do everything you can. And so I've kind of hadn't been able to make a video in a while. But I just want to make this video and give y'all a bit of an update. He's back home. He's made some progress within the last week and a half to 2 weeks. I think he's gonna be fine. But I wanted to make this video because I kind of want to laugh, and I kind of want to smile a little bit. Uh, and I kind of want to start this off with a story. Pretty much how I kind of got into metal and kind of how I got into heavy music. And it starts when I was like maybe 2 to 3 years old. My dad was a huge fan of Michael Bolton, a huge fan of Kenny G, and Steve Winwood back in the day, and he would cut it on like VH1, and he would watch those videos, but most of the videos that even though they would show those guys, most of the videos were like heavy metal, like 80s metal and rock at the time. And one like my very first memory of watching a metal video was I think I was two, and I was sitting on the couch with my dad, and I remember it like it's yesterday, and I was 2 years old, so I mean that's we was sitting on the couch, and Bon Jovi "Living Like a Prayer" was on, and then after that you'd hear like White Snake, Europe, and Twisted Sister, and a bunch of other bands at the time that had their videos playing, and I didn't like I didn't take a liking to that music at first because, as you know, I'm a kid, and being a black kid in the ghetto, most of the time you would listen to R&B and hip hop, and I hate to say that because that's how the stereotype was, but that's I was pretty much raised on hip hop, and for a while, I mean, I listened to hip hop, but then as I got older, being a wrestling fan, you get into ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And man, you had Sandman coming out the inner Sandman. You had Dreamer with Man in a Box. You had let's see who else. You had the Pit Bulls coming out the White Zombie. And so that's when it really picked up. And then of course ECW would show these music videos, and they would have like Corn Freak on a Leash going on where everybody's showing highlights, people putting people through tables and jumping off ladders and doing all of that. So it really, oh man, that's a bee in here. But yeah, it really got things going, and that's when I really started to become a fan of metal music. But yeah, my dad he really got helped get me into that. He helped get me into professional wrestling when I was little. So a lot of me getting into heavier music, a lot of gratitude goes to him for that. But when you seem to get into other forms of music, like younger music, older people don't really take a liking to it. And so when I started getting into uh, stuff like Escape the Fate, Bullet for My Valentine, Black Veil Brides, Devil Wears Prada, uh, August Burns Red, Attack Attack, and stuff like that, they really didn't like it because, like, even though he listened to some metal, he really didn't like the unclean vocals or the for some people the growling and screaming. He really didn't care much for that. But some songs they would get. I'd be listening to some songs. They'd be like, Pat, who's that? And I tell them who it is, and they would get into it. But yeah, my dad, he one night I was listening to that music and he said, man, you really need to quit listening to that. He said it doesn't even sound good. He said I really don't like that screaming and that growling and all that other stuff. And I was like okay. And so I did what I did and kept listening to it. And he ended up going upstairs to watch Sports Center. But that's a to get back on track. Uh, Last year he had a stroke, and I've kind of been dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression after that. Because I mean, he was like he coached basketball, he coached golf, he coached baseball. If any sport, he even coached tennis. Any sport you can name, he pretty much coached. And he was a professional bowler. So when you see somebody is really strong become kind of weaker, it really tears you up, especially if they close to you. But you know, on Twitter last month, I let people know, look, I'm going through a bit of a dark time, going through a rough time, and people reached out to me, let them know that they were thinking about me, they were thinking about my family, they were thinking about dad. And man, I really appreciate y'all, man. I'll tell you, several members of the Black Veil Bride Army, Andy Biersack himself, and I'm gonna tell you, it really lifted up my spirits. And I told my dad, and man, it really lifted his spirits as well. So I just want to thank y'all so much for all that y'all do. Several people that reached out to us and just let us know that they were praying for us and let us know they were thinking about it. That really means a lot, and I thank y'all so much. Oh my goodness. All right, love y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.